Hi there, Sandra Green from the WLA here, and today we're going to talk about the perils of overthinking. And I don't know about you, but I certainly have been an overthinker and from time to time can slip back into overthinking. And I've seen it again and again with people this week that I'm interacting with, that there's this kind of issue around the fact that we overthink. And it simply is when we play a thought over and over and over and over again. And the problem with overthinking, of course, is that we lose all sense of proportion, and this kind of thing that isn't really that big a deal suddenly becomes huge, and we start playing over in our mind, and we start analysing it from every angle and looking at every single detail and diving really deep and what if thinking and we get really kind of caught up in the weeds and the bog, and the problem is it slows our decision making right down, and sometimes we won't make a decision at all. It can absolutely affect our energy, and we end up having this spiral of negative self-talk, and we lose sense of ourselves and sense of priority, and it is quite a big problem, and we need to snap out of it. But before we do that, I've got a hair on my face. Before we do that, I thought I'd share some of the common things that happen if you're an overthinker. So there is one that says that we will overplay embarrassing things again in our mind, and we will not let them go. We kind of keep going over and over and over them. And again, we blow them up into something bigger than they actually are. Secondly, we can overthink when somebody's perhaps behaved in a weird way or acted in a weird way to what we'd expected, and we wonder perhaps what we've done or what's happened. And again, we go through this kind of multiple what if scenarios. Not being able to sleep at night is one of the kind of overthinking causes. We perhaps lie in bed going over the day or over a particular situation, and not being able to turn our minds off from it. We also are emotionally distant or not present. I don't know about that, Mum, what have you just been for the last few minutes? We can turn off because we are thinking and thinking and thinking the same things over and over again. And I'm not sure who said it, but there's a quote, isn't there, that said, if we keep thinking the same things over again and expecting a different result, then we're going to be slightly bonkers. We have to shift our thinking, but it's very hard when we actually do get in that grip of thinking about stuff. The other thing is we can worry, and the worry, so some people can be hypochondriacs, for example, that they can have the slightest thing wrong and think they've got the big C and that's it, and it's this terrible, huge thing we magnituded to. And the brain's very good, isn't it, at helping us analyse and deepen and look at it from every possible angle until we get frozen with fear and we don't move on. And we can procrastinate on things, and we can really get in the grip with this, guys. And you're going to have to find some strategies to loosen the impact of overthinking. A very simple one, and this might sound a bit daft, but I encourage you to set your phone alarm 3 or 4 times during the day, and as the alarm goes off and you pick it up to kind of stop it, have the phrase, "Am I overthinking right now?" bob up, and you might laugh to yourself and think, yeah, I was actually. So have a reminder either on your phone or perhaps put it on your laptop so that you can keep reminding yourself of the perils of overthinking and how it will affect your energy and your decision making. Another thing that I'd encourage you to do would be to encourage you to stop. Literally just say to yourself, right, I'm going to stop right there. I've been lost in space for a good 5 minutes. I'm going to stop, and I'm going to do something different. So whether that's I'm going to go and stretch my legs, whether it's I'm going to go and put the kettle on, whether it's I'm going to go and put some music on, have a little dance around the kitchen, whatever you need to do, but you've got to break the state. The hard thing is noticing you're in that state, actually, and that's the critical bit. But you should notice it, because your energy will start to drop, and you'll find that you're feeling a bit sluggish or a bit tired or a bit grumpy, and that's normally a sign you've been thinking something over and over and you're getting stuck in a fear state, and we don't want that, do we? So treat yourself, learn to notice the signs, and be aware that overthinking things won't get you anywhere. It's all right to analyse something, but what good analysis leads you to an outcome, leads you to a decision, leads you to a positive place. If you're not getting there quite quickly, you have to stop the thinking and encourage you to talk it through with somebody. You know, go and chat to a family member or pick up the phone to a friend and talk to them. They will always give you their opinion about whether you're overthinking something. So that's it for today. A little bit of insight around whether you're an overthinker, and if you are, some thoughts around what you can do about it. Have a really great day and enjoy whatever you're up to. Speak to you soon.